Oh my goodness, just look at all of this. Look at these! Look at all these feathers! Oh, whoa, is that actually like a bird talon and some bones in there? I have never noticed that before. That is so creepy. Oh my gosh, Clover, what have you just scattered inside of Amelia's house? Amelia, look at this. Your wonderful cat knew that you were having an absolutely hard day at work, that you just weren't feeling it, and he has brought you so many feathers to try to help you feel better. This is just adorable. This is absolutely adorable. But hello everyone and welcome back to the Sims 4 Mew Lives Kitten Rescue Cafe. And we actually haven't been here for a while, so I just really quickly wanted to apologize for that. I have been so busy getting things going for the new year that it has just been chaotic behind the scenes. But I'm back because every time I cook, every time I go down to my kitchen to bake dinner, every time I eat something yummy or think about pastries, I think about Amelia, and I miss her and this world so much. And I have been building up so many plans about what we are going to do behind the scenes that then I freaked myself out and I was like, oh no, I'll never be able to record it again. There's just so many huge, big, fun projects I have in mind. But I finally kicked myself in the rump and was like, you know what? Let's just take it a day at a time. And that's exactly what Amelia is actually doing right now. She's just kind of taking things a day at a time. Right now, she's writing in her journal and sort of feeling a little bit better, even though, yeah, she's got some harsh things to say, as you could tell from her yelling right there, about her job. So, for those of you guys who don't know, Amelia moved to Brindleton Bay and used up her little savings that she was given in hopes that, you know, she could go to college or start something with a little bit of savings that her grandmother was able to put aside for her, and she decided to try to open up a cafe, a kitten cafe, no less, where she can take in, foster, and rescue kittens, raise them up, and adopt them to great homes, while serving up delicious, fantastic, scrumptious food, and building a community. And we will talk a lot more about how we are going to start building a whole world, a whole community around Amelia, and not just have it be like just her cafe later. For now, I just wanted to let you guys know that, yeah, she's still early in on this. She's basically just a super young adult. She bought this little place that she can live in. It's the little cafe. She has a dream of opening it up, but as you can see, she is flat broke, more or less, and is hardly able to like take care of herself and her beloved cat Clover, let alone be able to fill this place to the brim with all sorts of cute seats and really make it comfy and get cat stuff all over the place. She doesn't even have her proper kitchen set up yet so that she can bake up all the delicious treats and put them in baking displays. She's got a long way to go before she can open up this cafe, and she's only had like a week at this. She's only been here since like Sunday, so it's not even been a full week, but she's beginning to feel a little discouraged because she really thought that she'd be able to be a great baker, or at least get a little bit more attention with that by now. You know, she was really putting kind of the cart before the horse, as they say. I don't know how many of you have even been in a cart that is pulled by a horse. I actually was in a wagon that got pulled by a horse a couple times now in my life, but I'm not sure if you young ones do that anymore. But putting that aside, anyway, Amelia's just feeling a little discouraged, and actually not really because things are going slowly. She is very optimistic and super proud about the stuff that she's been able to put together so far. She's not really discouraged because she doesn't really know anyone. She did have like a weird vampire who's apparently a young adult. Vlad is a young adult? What? Okay, that's kind of surreal. She's met a couple people, but she doesn't really have any friends. She's not really feeling discouraged about that. She's feeling discouraged because they have been so rude to her at her workplace. She has been kept as a dishwasher, and they keep telling her that she's doing a good job and all of that nonsense, but they won't let her work the cupcake machine. They won't let her learn anything. And she needs the money in order to open up her own cafe, and she was really hoping that she could find some baking and cooking friends who would help her learn all sorts of new recipes, but she hasn't been able to do that. So she's feeling really discouraged discouraged about her job right now, even if she is beginning to realize, oh, maybe I do need to work on my cooking skills in order to impress them and stuff like that. But she also doesn't like that there's just kind of a clique at her current work. And I'm going to show you what her current work looks like really quickly. Because for our purposes for like roleplay, we're saying she works at this Yummies for Tummies retail store, which is ridiculously cute, by the way, but we're saying it's run by a corporation and the main manager and all of the people here are just really nasty. And when they heard that Amelia wants to become a famous baker and run her own cafe, they just really started ridiculing her for that. And they're used to having like actual famous celebrities come. Whenever we go over to Yummy for Tummies, it's got a couple celebrities doing like photo shoots there. They work with the big wigs that way. So when she's like, yeah, I want to have my own bakery and really be known for how delicious it is and maybe even do good for the community, they laugh her into her dishwashing spot at her current job. And she's just feeling super discouraged and like she should quit, but she hasn't. She'll probably write to her grandma about that this weekend, because every Sunday she writes to her grandmother, and every Sunday her grandmother sends her some gifts. And yeah, Amelia, that's kind of the gist of what's currently going on. And if you have no idea what I just talked about, definitely check out the previous episodes, because I talked about a lot of the gameplay that we do with Amelia, how every Sunday the lot trait will actually change and her grandmother will send her some gifts, how we have days where we're going to go volunteer at an animal shelter coming up, which is going to be really awesome, and some other things about her that I think is going to be fantastic. So definitely check that out. But let's get going, because it's been too long, Amelia, and I've missed you. But yeah, she's thinking about quitting work, but I think her grandma would tell her, like, hang in there for a little bit longer. And I have some plans, guys. I have some really exciting plans. I realized Amelia does need friends. She really does. She needs to be able to know people. She needs to be able to connect with people who want to just roll up their sleeves and get covered in flour just like her. And so I want her to have some cooking friends. And I thought about it and I realized we should have her train under different people. She should go around, and if she doesn't like this job, maybe we'll stay just long enough to be able to learn how to run the cupcake machine. And then maybe she'll start looking for advice elsewhere. Maybe she'll start trying to figure out how to cook. Oh my gosh, there's so many piles of feathers. Oh my goodness gracious. But all right, anyway, I have a lot more to say about the whole she really wants to become kind of a student of some of the other bakers, and we're going to seek those people out. We're going to create them and create a sim. We are going to add them into the world. We're going to make some of them celebrity chefs, and we're going to have Amelia actually do her best to figure out how to be a great cook by studying under different people, becoming friends or like the students of different people. It's going to be really interesting, but I'll talk more about that later. For today, I just need to get back into like the Sims 4 cat rescue. I need to stop yammering. And we're going to go have some fun. Amelia just realized, having spent some time with Clover. But we're going to go have some fun by sending Amelia over to a pet shop. Look at how cute this is. What does this girl do when she has had a hard day at work and when she's feeling just kind of bored and like she needs amusement? Well, she could stay home and bake up a bunch of things, but she doesn't really have a friend to invite over or a TV to listen to. So we're going to send her out with Clover to a pet store today to build up her fun and try to get her through one more day of work at a job that she just does not like. So all of that yammering aside, there'll be yes yammering in the future. It's just been like a week or like a little while since I have recorded this. So I apologize, but I always get jittery at the first episode after it's been a while. There we go. And so I end up yammering quite a bit. Oh, look at Clover take a nap. Heron feathers and blue jay feathers and duck feathers and oh, just thank you so much, Clover. If we can sell the extra, that will actually help a lot. There we go. And I like to imagine Amelia actually sells all of the extra feathers and all of the extra insects to like the llama scouts who wander around. So like this kid. There we go. I really wanted her to be able to become friends with a llama scout. Let's go ahead and introduce ourselves, because I want her to be able to like like we're saying that she's selling all of these little nature pieces her cat brings her. Look at all that money. Oh my gosh. This is awesome. Look at the heron feathers. Herons are fastidious creatures, grooming themselves constantly. Known for their hunting speed and infinite patience, they can be admired with no egrets. Oh, I love the bird puns. Oh my gosh, what does it look like if we take it out? Oh, that's so cool. Let's actually put a whole bunch of these on the wall. There's also a blue jay feather. Oh, I love the blue jays. Oh my gosh. I am a big fan of blue jays. Let's see. There's duck feathers. Look at these. The divine duck is hard to compare to other avians. No other bird combines such an incredibly low intelligence with such fine plumage. It's a good thing they breed like pigeons. Oh my gosh. All right, that was a little bit of a slander to ducks. But we'll go ahead and put these up on the wall. And they make really cute, like, natural decorations anyway. But we'll say maybe, like, the Llama Scout kids that she sells these to are excited to give them to her as in exchange for what she, like, all the feathers that she gives them so that they can work on their badges. I like that idea. Yeah, there's the heron. We'll want to keep, like, one of each because you can put it together to make a bird sculpture once you get all 12. So that would be useful for a little bit of extra income. Ooh, a finch. Oh, a little finch feather. Oh, okay. We're going to put these up on the wall. Oh, that's so pretty. And yeah, we'll say this is because she started to work with the Llama Scouts. The pheasant feather. And they're just so excited to have all of these feathers that they give her these things. Let's see. Yeah, we have the heron feather. We have the duck feather. We'll want to keep that one. Oh, a pigeon! Yes, the adorable pigeon. All right, and do we have the crow? Not yet. And, ooh, a parrot! Oh my gosh. This is so cool. Okay, I am happy because you guys know how much I love birds. But I also love this because, like I said, I like the idea that all the money that we just got so much money from doing that comes from helping the Llama Scouts out. And one day it'd be really cute if Amelia could actually, like, help out a Llama Scout club, like, visit with them. And maybe have like a little club gathering with just little Llama Scout kids, and she could teach them how to do some cooking. She really wants to become part of this community and integrate herself in the community. What is that? I thought it was a pigeon, but it's actually a stray cat named Honey. We'll visit with you too, Honey. Our goal is to take in stray cats. Pretty much any stray, but mostly kittens, because once the kittens age up, I'm going to put them on the gallery and then you guys can actually adopt them. But we'll have to think about how to take in strays. We're kind of low on money now. All right. Hello, little Llama Scout. We have another parrot feather, another heron feather, and there we go. Another pheasant or finch feather. There we go. All right, so we're gonna greet this kid. And let's ask about school, because we're friendly like that. Let's ask him about his day. Let's ask about, can we declare, let's say, oh, it's raining. Isn't that nice? Or declare preference. I mean, I think she's kind of tired of the rain. But let's go ahead and talk about the rain. And then maybe enthuse about the cats. There we go. Just to and then joke about weird animals. Like, wow, all those animals you've been or all the feathers that we've been sharing have been pretty awesome, huh, kid? There you go, little guy. But yeah, I really want Amelia to become part of the community. I want her to have lots of clubs. She wants that too. She wants to be part of tons of clubs. She wants to be able to really be involved in building up the community. It's going to be nice. It's going to be awesome. And just kind of like a Build a City challenge, I kind of want to do something like that with Amelia, except as she meets people and as she becomes friends, we're going to actually do special episodes where I build lots. Like, say if she wants to train under a celebrity chef as her cooking skill starts getting higher and higher. What if she's like cooking skill level 7 and she really wants to learn some very like the what's it called? The experimental cuisine. Well, then we will send her to a restaurant and try to have her become friends with the chef there and let her cook there. And we'll see if we can build up a relationship with that chef, if it might be friendly or if the chef might have a really mean personality. But we would build the restaurant together and like in an episode, and then we might have that drama. And then if we really like the chef, maybe that chef really loves, like, I don't know, poodles. We might build them a house and have a bunch of poodles there, and Amelia can go visit. Basically, just keep an eye out, because I don't want it just to be about her. In all of my legacy families and in all of my Sim stories that I plan on being with for generations, which I hope to be with Amelia for a long time, I love to build the world up around it. And one day I would love to have my green family legacy and Amelia's stories and all of my other Sims worlds all kind of come into the same world. So all of the special lots, like Amelia's Cat Cafe, will show up in our Sims 4 series, where people can come and play with kittens here and eat at like her place. And we could go to the Green Family Farm, for instance, and gather up materials from there. So just expect a lot of crossovers in the future. But I'm rambling again. Sorry, guys. Like I said, it's the first episode. I always get a little jittery. But all right, we actually want to play with Clover, and we want to go to the pet shop. So let's go ahead, and we're going to travel over here with Clover, our cat. And we're just going to go kind of walk down the street to the pet shop in the rain. It's been a long day. Amelia has had a lot on her head. She has all these big dreams of really being a part of a thriving community and watching the world come to life around her with new friendships. She has dreams of learning how to cook from really wonderful... There we go, Clover. Learning how to cook from really wonderful... Let's go ahead and pet. And let's go ahead and maybe hug. From really wonderful chefs. She has dreams of wanting to make a difference in the community for the cats, but we've got to accept we're sort of starting at the beginning here. But alright, so this is a really cute pet shop that I downloaded off the gallery. It looks like tons and tons of people have actually uploaded this, so I couldn't find the original creator. But if you look pet shop like up in the gallery, this is the first thing that comes up, and it's awesome! Look at this. It's really cool. It's kind of got a modern look to it with like the pets on the top. But what I fell in love with is the super creative use of items to create kind of these little living ecosystems. I mean, look at this. There's a fruit bowl inside of this plant pot. Look at all these little picadoos. Oh my goodness, I love the way the rocks are scattered around. This is just so creative, and it's stuff that I really want to do more in the future. But this is such a cute pet shop. I could just totally see Amelia coming over here to kind of check it out, because she loves animals. And she loves, like, look at all these. This is so cool. We could just have her, like, view the chickens. They're not actual rabbits and chickens, but it's kind of fun just to look at everything. But I could see her coming down here just to kind of like hang out and see what's going on. She likes getting out of the house a lot. And at the end of a long day, sometimes maybe she doesn't want to do more cooking. Ooh, what are all these? Snake oil. Oh my gosh. Simifry used to make your Sim slimmer. I didn't even know these existed. Rose perfume to make your Sim flirty. Look at all these. Energizing infusing potion, sadness alleviation potion, lotion. There's even, oh, we could brew a pot of tea if we wanted. Look at all of this. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. We've got all these little bugs. Check them out. Oh my gosh, this is like another place we could sell off any of the insects that are currently all over her lot. We've also got an alien. Look at that little guy. I like how they have like a scattering of items inside of the display case with them. And look at the ship. That is so cool. I really love how this has been just put together with move objects on. This is fantastic. I love this. Oh, look at all the poor little fishies all up on the wall. But this is just a really cute little pet shop. More aliens over here. There's frogs. I like how they're actually lined up on the shelves with all the plants. It's very thematic. I wish I knew who originally created it, but like a dozen different people have uploaded it to the gallery, so I can't tell for beans. What's the upstairs like? Whoa. This is more like a research facility, isn't it? This is really cool. This would be the kind of place that Fern Green would love to come. Oh my gosh. I guess this is kind of more like a research area in some regards. They have like little stalls that you can go and sleep in. Huh. I wonder if like some sort of science club meets here. it feels more sciencey than pet shoppy in a lot of ways, which is not quite what I expected, but it's really cute. All right, let's get our fun up. We're going to go ahead and we want to meet a dog. We want to play with the cat. So let's come inside maybe. I don't know if our kitty cat will come inside. Another day, another entry. From writing, let's see, happy. The pen hitting the pad really helps Amelia Skye relieve her emotions and get it all out. Yes, it did. And actually, let's go ahead. I want to feel the love so we can get some of that experience. And I want to play with laser pointer. There we go. And Amelia is feeling flirty, by the way, because she kind of spruced up in the mirror. But I think that she's feeling just kind of like lonely in some ways. Mochi, another stray. What am I going to do about all these little stray cats? Oh my gosh. We're supposed to like give them a home. I'm not sure how we're going to do that though. Because we have some money now, but we really need to get the cafe open first. I think we're going to try to be responsible and get the cafe open. Oh, this woman's coming in to look at the pigoos. Oh, it's Chip O'Brien. This is one of my patron Sims. Oh, that's so cool. She's checking out the little pigoo. That's adorable. Oh, I love this. Even if it's not our shop, I love just coming in to see what's happening. Wow. Eva isn't very entertained by some of the bugs in here. We're still playing with our cat outside. Oh, this woman's coming over to look at the bunny. Do we work with you? I'm not sure if we work with you. She's thinking so about the bunny. Oh, this is cute. All right. Are we almost done playing with the cat? I do want to add in more people. Like I said, really the more I thought about it, I want to make the world feel alive. So when we look around, we recognize people in the community. There's a rumor going around that there's a crazy party happening at the chalet right now. Care to join me? From Lily Fang. We don't even know you, Lily. Like, not well. You just stalked our house for a while. I think we're okay. I just really wanted... We're going to go bake sugar cookies. That is such an Amelia thing to do. She's like, what should I do? I need to go and bake some sugar cookies. There's no doggo here. But there's like... fake roosters and bunnies and pigoos, which I think is kind of cute. Eliza's coming over to check out this little pigoo. This is nice. I think this is definitely more of like a research facility than a pet place. And I feel like instead of a pet shop, I really want to call it something else. Like I would really want to call it maybe, I don't know. It kind of makes me think of like an outlet for biology, which I love. Huh. Ecosystems, maybe. Studying the ecosystems of the area. Very, very expensive and has more to do with science than anything else. I love it. Okay, I'm going to rename this place Ecosystems. And it looks like Amelia is just straight up going to make some cookies. That's fine. And Coco's over here checking things out. Huh. Yeah, I don't know how she would feel about this. I think she's like, well, it isn't exactly a traditional place to do some cooking in. But hey, you know, sometimes it's just what you have inside the cabinets that counts. All right, let's go ahead. Come on, Amelia. Let's get this done. I'm really curious. There are so many stray cats. I feel like that's actually wearing on Amelia's mind more than anything. There's a lot of stray cats. They're sort of wandering around. Oh... Arlo! Oh, sitting here by the pigeons in the rain. Something crazy is going down at the ruins. Want to check it out? No, Lily. Oh, you guys! You guys! Here, with the shopping outlets behind him, sitting in the rain at night. I can't ignore this cat. Okay, that's it. I think, yeah, we came to the pet shop. We didn't really know what to expect. Kind of a surprise. A lot of people talking about the effects of the various plants on alien life forms. We'll have to report back to our 6 a.m. partnership. Let's see. And we made some cookies. They're excellent quality. Let's go ahead and put them in our bag. But this isn't quite what we thought it was going to be. Maybe the little llama scout encouraged us to come check this out because he's like, yeah, that's where we go to have our big meetings. And that's where I can one day take like the advanced classes in high school and maybe get into the big science. So this is more like a outlet for science. Like if you went to a computer parts store, if you were really into computers and it was specialized, I think this is kind of like a specialized zone for biology research, which again, most of my Sims would love, but Amelia just can't forget the fact that there are just these little lonely cats out here in the rain. Arlo, you just look so sad. Oh, honey. But now they're not strays. I don't understand. Now they traded places. Are they just like, are they like stray cats that just monitor the same spots? Arlo! I want to give you a friendly introduction. He's just, the poor thing is just sitting out here under the streetlight in the rain. Can I greet him? Oh, he held still. Okay. Yeah, this is more Amelia's speed. I just don't think we can adopt, like, he's not listed as a stray anymore either. But I do want to do something. I want to be able to help the cats. I want to be able to build up a great cat cafe. What do you think, Arlo? You're really what we're here for. He just became friends with us. Oh. What can we do? Yeah, we can't actually adopt him. And it doesn't list him as a stray. So I think he's just kind of one of the city cats. And Amelia's just sort of noting that there are a lot of cats here who seem to need help. And maybe that will work on her resolve. Let's go ahead and maybe give him a treat just so he won't go hungry tonight. Is he willing? Yeah, he seems to know what he's doing. So it seems like a lot of the adult cats in the area, even though they live here in the lonely life of Brindleton Bay, they know what they're doing, Amelia. You may want to help. You may want to help the furry felines. You may want to give them a place to go. But you'll have to start a little younger than this, because I think only the kits, really have a chance for finding a safe home elsewhere. Because it seems like these city cats know what they're doing, but we can still try to be friends with them. Maybe even, like, it'd be cool if we could catch them and, like, neuter them somehow, but we'll have to figure out what we'll do. But alright, so I know this was a really weird, silly episode, but I'm glad we popped over here. I love this place, even if it's not quite Amelia's speed. She really is more looking for, like, maybe a casual cafe to hang out and pick up some tips on different things she can cook. And I did yammer a lot in this episode. My apologies. I'm just getting used to, like, being back here. Let's go back home with Clover. I am excited that she met one of the llama scouts, little Billy, though, so that, oh, Billy! So that we can start spending time with the kids, maybe helping with, like, she could volunteer. Amelia is huge on volunteering. She wants to volunteer for new things all the time. She wants to try out different clubs all the time. That's really kind of her life, is that she is determined to just try a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Let's actually cook something for dinner, because she does need to work on her cooking. And maybe being around all of those people, maybe she wants to make like a garden salad. Let's just have her make a nice little garden salad. Not her usual favorite food, but I think that's something, after being around all of the plant life there, she's sort of curious to see how she could mix it together. There I was, like, yeah, maybe she was inspired to go ahead and try out a garden salad with all the plant life that was there. And she pulls out the cookie from her pocket and starts nibbling it while she's trying to bake a salad. Maybe this is what her grandma needs to write to her about and be like, Amelia, darling, I know that you say that you're just having a miserable time at work, but are you really paying attention to what they're asking of you? Not everything can be cupcakes, after all, my dear, as no matter how delicious they are. So maybe this is Amelia's push to grow, and that's why she's struggling at her current job and not really getting promoted, because she just wants to eat cupcakes. Amelia, come on. Like, she just wants to eat cookies and cupcakes. There we go. Now we're at cooking level 2. We've learned the recipes for eggs and toast, BLT, chips and salsa, and fish tacos. She also learned a cool combo add trick move. Okay, that sounds pretty awesome. And look at that, Amelia. You're cooking with green stuff, even if she's like, yep, cookie. Amelia, you weren't even done. You weren't even done with your salad. You're only finished cooking your salad and stop leaving a trail. Oh, she's so precious. I love this. All right, come on. Finish. Finish. No, put that sugar cookie down. Down with the sugar cookie. Finish your salad, please. That was literally all you had to do, dear. There we go. All right. And hopefully she'll have a better day at work tomorrow. But that was fun. Yeah, Amelia's always up for trying new things. Oh, check it out. And Chip O'Brien is visiting. And so is Shira Delgato. And we'll have to figure out, like, the cafe is not open yet, ladies. Sorry. But we'll have to greet them at some point. Where are you? Oh. And Clover is just visiting with everybody. All right. But yeah, like I said, I know it was kind of all over the place. Gist of it, we're going to build an entire community around Amelia. We are going to be adding in people that she can become friends with. We're going to be creating other characters to start populating our world. Eventually, we will bring all of our Sims 4 worlds from our Wild Thornberry legacy to the Sims 4 Green family, even our Fangs and Flowers florist vampire, and like our Eureka little legacy that we were doing, experimenting with seasons. All of those are going to be continuing in some way and kind of coming together so that Amelia can visit at the Green family's places and the Green family can come and play here. And I know a lot of you guys are probably curious about when we're going to add cats into the actual cat cafe and start like taking care of them. And that's really dependent on how much money we have. So as soon as this place looks half decent and Amelia can start opening up her cafe, even if it's just for like a couple hours here and there while she works on other jobs, then we will adopt some kittens because she will be volunteering at the animal shelter very soon. And she did see a poor cat. She saw what happens when the cats aren't taken care of in this town. She did see a poor cat wandering around in the rain today. But once we can get like some tables and chairs down, even if it's not 100% ready, I do think Amelia is going to start just adopting some kittens and working on that fame and making this into a famous cat cafe. I don't want to drag my feet on it too much. So yeah, and plus then Clover will have some kittens to play with while we're all at work, or while Amelia goes to work. And for those of you who are wondering why I want Amelia to stay in the work career, or in her career, when we could just possibly focus on selling things from her retail shop, if she reaches level 6 of the cooking career, she will actually get the ability to create her own signature cake. And I think that that is a pretty important skill for her, so that way we can have her sell her signature cake. So that's going to be one reason. But another reason is just I think that she's very social, and it'd be very good for her to go to different kinds of restaurants and to try to become friends with the chefs. And I like the idea that as she goes up in the career, we will pretend that she works in different places, and we'll send her there to meet coworkers, to have opportunities for things to happen, and it'll just be a lot of fun. Like, I love the idea that now she might meet with the little llama scouts, and they might meet over at this pet place and just like play with all the animals sometimes, because maybe she'll just want to volunteer to help out the llama scouts now and then. It'd be adorable. But all right, enough of my yammering. We'll do better with a little bit more going on with Amelia, and just the beginning of what I hope will be a very long-lasting legacy with her next time. So, oh, and look at this. Clover's already getting people taking pictures of him out in the yard. This is adorable. Oh my gosh. But all right, more next time. Thank you guys so much. If you could, do please leave a like to grab one of Amelia's delicious sugar cookies. And if you would like to join us for this and literally thousands more adventures, no joke, we're almost at 7,000 videos now. Wow. Then do please consider subscribing, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.